Hello friends, I'm Louie Louie and today I'll talk about an old album but a new release in its 14th anniversary edition. I'm talking about 2112. For many people, Rush's masterpiece. Well, I think that the most admirable aspect in Rush's career is the fact that the band was always criticized by the press as intensely as the band was, in fact, is loved by their fans. I'm always reading opinions posted on forums on the internet about the band, and I observed that Rush has a lot of huge fans for a huge band, in fact. To me, the Rush sound is absolutely different from anything I have heard. The band embraced so many influences that I regard Rush more than just progressive rock, more than just hard rock. In fact, I consider Rush an entire musical genre in itself, like Queen, Pink Floyd, and a few other bands. Rush was formed in Ontario, Canada. Geddy Lee's parents, the singer and bass player, survived the Holocaust. Geddy studied at the same school as Alex Lifeson, the guitar player and son of Yugoslavic immigrants. A passion for good music bonded them together, and soon after, drummer John Rutsey joined the group, which was inspired by Cream, the power trio that Eric Clapton formed in the 60s. It did not take much for Rush to be considered an important local act in Toronto. In 1974, the first album, Rush, was released, and soon after, the now legendary Neil Peart joined the band by replacing John Rutsey. In 1975, Rush released two good albums, Fly By Night and Carriers of Steel. 1 year later, 2112 hit the stores. Neil Peart quickly proved that he would become an important person for the band. An avid reader, he was inspired by the books written by the Russian-American philosopher and writer Ayn Rand to compose 2112, a conceptual album, almost a rock opera about freedom and individual will. Actually, Alex Lifeson once said that another great inspiration was the rock opera Tommy, composed by Pete Townsend by The Who. 2112 contains 7 tracks. The first and the last one are instrumentals, but the other 5 have lyrics. The album opens with a 20-minute suite, moving back and forth between progressive rock and hard rock. A very complex sound, full of rhythmic variations. Until their last tour, Rush still played some passages from this first track. The lyrics in the album are very thought-provoking and tell a story about a man who discovers the magic of music through a guitar. At the same time, his world is controlled by the priests of the temples of Syrinx. I think these records established the Rush's sound pattern for the next years. In 2016, Alex Lifeson said about the Carriers of Steel album, the previous album, it was a difficult record for a lot of people to take and maybe a difficult one for a band at our stage. For us, it was really important to exercise our songwriting and arranging skills. We really felt like we were taking some chances and growing and going somewhere. Geddy Lee added, the problem was that nobody really understood what the hell we were doing with that record. And I can't say we really knew what the hell we are up to either. And after Alex Lifeson said that he played some songs of this album to Paul Stanley, and he could see that the Kiss frontman was very puzzled about them. 2112 was not radio friendly also. and Rush were often playing to half-full concert halls, Alex said that he liked recording the album very much, but it was very difficult for him to realize that most people were not really interested in their new music. These songs were basically written on the road while the band was touring in 1975. Gary, Neil and Alex thought, we are going to do what we are going to do and continue forward. Whatever happens, happens. At the same time, the record company was putting the screws on the band to write short songs, hit singles to play on the radio. And 2112 was recorded in 4 weeks in February 1976. And I think it was a very important album, one more courageous step by the band in their unique style. The band believed in themselves, they didn't care about the record company, and I think as a result, Rush have managed to remain such an important and worshipped act to this day, nearly 45 years since their debut. This special edition contains the original album remastered. On disc 2, many songs performed by artists like Dave Grohl, Taylor Hawkins from Foo Fighters, Billy Talent, and Alice in Chains are featured, alongside 3 songs recorded live by Rush between 1976 and 1977. And the third disc is actually a DVD featuring a 6-song concert recorded at the Capitol Theater in New Jersey. The audio quality is very thin, the video is so-so but okay. It nevertheless presents a very important historic moment in the band's career. I'm sure that real fans will love it. And I hope Rush will release more special editions like this one of albums like Permanent Waves 1980, Moving Pictures 1981, Presto 1989. And I would like to know what you think about Rush, or what you think about Rush, what you think about 2112, especially this new edition, this beautiful new edition. Please leave your comments and see you soon. Bye bye.